Hi everyone, and welcome to the Getting Married Bridal Fair YouTube channel. I'm Kutchie Zaldarriaga, and this is our very first YouTube episode. I'd like to share with you my interview at the ANC channel with Anchor Michelle Ong. Topics discussed are very relevant for soon-to-weds and the wedding industry at this time of the pandemic. Hope you find this a very interesting and informative episode.
During normal times is fun, but it can also be exhausting even for bridezillas. Imagine now with so much uncertainty and just too many moving parts. We feel you and we heard you. That's why we've put together this special segment on weddings with no less than industry expert Kutchie Zaldarriaga of Getting Married Philippines. She has been making fairy tale weddings come true for over 16 years and choreographed some of the lavish celebrity weddings, including the Cheese Heart nuptials back in 2015. Kutchie, glad you can join us this afternoon. Hi, Kutchie. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so based on your conversations with vendors and others in the business with your couples, what's your estimate? Are weddings being moved to a later date this year or to next year altogether? Or are they pushing through this year but downsized to so-called mini-moonies?
Well, with all that happening right now, actually I have two kinds of couples, those who are willing to wait and those who cannot wait. So those who are willing to wait are actually moving their weddings already. Some of them for the last quarter of the year, and then others are already next year now. So those who are actually cannot wait are hoping for an intimate wedding as scheduled to their churches, and most likely have the reception for a bigger celebration next year now.
Oh, okay. So are weddings going to be allowed under the modified enhanced community quarantine or GCQ? I imagine that even if the lockdown will be lifted, it's going to take a while for us to get confident again, to travel, to socialize and entertain one another.
Well, okay. Right now, the fact is, guidelines is that only intimate weddings are allowed. So that's going to be about only around 10 people at the maximum, just in case you can opt for an intimate wedding in a church right now. That's actually a guideline that came from the church also. Just recently, so we are allowed to do that.
The CBCP did, just a note, release that only allowed for the rest of this year would be immediate family and at most one pair of sponsors. Could you help us understand the magnitude of the situation? I mean, how big is the wedding industry in the Philippines anyway, in peso value terms? And are you writing off this year already?
Well, if I will base it on the NSO 2016-2017, there were like around 435,000 weddings that happened for that year. And it goes for about 4% every year, no? So if I quantify that, if let's say for the whole wedding duration in the country, for let's say 2019, and I average it na lang of let's say 500,000 per wedding across the board, no? That would come out to about, I calculate that if my math is correct, 235 billion in pesos. So it's definitely a huge industry already. Actually, we've been very much affected by everything that's happening because of the pandemic.
So how are the vendors holding up, Kutchie? I imagine like the dressmaker can pivot more easily. They can, my dressmaker is now making aprons, fashionable aprons and face masks. But for those who offer services like events management, you've got hosts or MCs, how are they doing? How are you guys doing?
We're actually, we're holding on. We're waiting for better days. We're only allowed as long as the government would allow guidelines to be made for us to start social events. But right now, this is actually the plea that's been happening in the industry for the government to start looking at our events and wedding events industry in general. In terms of guidelines to be made by the IATF, protocols and regulations, so we can adapt already to the new normal that we're supposed to do. So we can slowly unfold things and slowly get back to work. Because the wedding industry people, naman, we're after 18 bunch, no? And we are really getting restless already with the fact that this has been taking so long because, of course, safety measures are being made. And again, priority is safety. But then we also want the government to invite already representatives from different sectors, like the hotel industry, the fashion industry, caterers, venues, and already start making guidelines for us as soon as possible na. Para then when we are ready to get back into the field, the guidelines are already there. And it's faster to get around.
I'm sure also the soon-to-wed couples are going to be watching out for that guidelines. In the meantime, we actually crowdsourced some questions from couples for you. We have this from Valerie Gonzaga. She says, DTI said we can get a refund, but our contracts say otherwise. Stipulated in our contracts with suppliers say that downgrading the packages is also not allowed, even if we opt for a smaller wedding. How should we go about it?
Okay. First of all suppliers, wedding suppliers have provisions in their contracts with regards to deposits and refunds. Basically, most contracts would say deposits are not refundable, and there are concerns with refunds, but always there is a provision in the contract of the supplier. Now, if DTI has a statement regarding that they can get a refund, I'm not in a position to speak for DTI actually, but I would suggest that they go back to DTI, get the veracity of that statement, and ask the DTI what are the procedures for the suggestion that they can get a refund. And then maybe they can get back to the supplier to calmly discuss the situation. I believe that if you discuss these things, maybe some kind of arrangement may work for them, for both of them. So that's the suggestion I would give. To ask DTI what is the procedure for the refund of their pay that they can ask.
And final question, Kutchie. Do we have wedding insurance here in the Philippines? So when things go wrong, like you've got force majeure, we can get the contracts back? Or are Zoom weddings also in the cards for Filipinos?
Whoa, we're in Zoom now, no? So actually, right now, hindi siya considered legal to have a Zoom wedding. We feel that a need for the physical presence of the priest in a ceremony. With regard to the other question of insurance for events, actually there's one insurance company, Pioneer Insurance. They actually have a comprehensive event insurance, and it actually offers coverage for accidents, inclement weather, non-appearance, or cancellation of events. So there are other things that they can check on it. If they want to make sure on having a backup on these things that's happening right now, they can actually check on the other insurance companies. But right now, I know a Pioneer Insurance offers comprehensive event insurance.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much, Kutchie, for joining us this afternoon. Good luck. We wish the industry well. Lots of brides are hoping for things to get back to normal very soon.
Yes, hopefully. Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
Michelle.
Thank you everyone for watching, and do watch out for our next episodes. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. See you all again soon.